Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mark Dixon.
And while it's certainly hot and humid here in Connecticut, and we're talking about the threat for thunderstorms that could produce some heavy rain. We'll get to that in just a moment. Just to parlay off of what Kara was just talking about with Tropical Storm Barry. There you can see the center of circulation to the south and southeast of New Orleans. So this is a storm that has been an environment conducive of strengthening. It certainly has, and it could strengthen even more. Sustained winds currently are at 40 miles an hour. And it is forecast by, say, Saturday morning to be near the central Gulf of the central coast of Louisiana, perhaps even as a Category 1 hurricane before making landfall and then making its way up the lower Mississippi River Valley. So we'll keep you updated on the progress of this. Some of our longer range computer models by, say, the 19th or 20th bring some of this remnant moisture eventually up into New England in a much weakened form, of course. Our big headline this afternoon is the heat, the humidity. Thunderstorm is developing just to the east of Connecticut, northern Rhode Island. We're looking westward, though, for more storms to develop and eventually head in our direction. But right now, a bit of a reprieve after a few downpours this morning. We're up to 86 at Windsor Locks. It's going to be very close as far as reaching the 90-degree mark. And again, if we're able to do so today, it'll be our third day consecutively. So it will be our second heat wave of 2019. So I will say 85 to 90 for many communities inland and low to mid 80s along the 95 corridor for today for high temperatures. So we do have this southerly wind flow that is helping to bring in the very humid air mass. Dew point values upper 60s and low 70s. So we've certainly reached that oppressive level. And you don't need me to tell you that if you spent any time outdoors. And there's our ICAM view from Hartford, looking east over the Connecticut River. We do have some breaks in the clouds, but otherwise it's a hazy sunshine out there. Similar scene coming in from New Haven, checking out the green there in the Elm City. So westward, we do have the storm system, some scattered development across New York and to parts of Pennsylvania. So all that eventually heads in our direction. The greatest threat area for severe storms is to our west, but as they develop and eventually head in our direction, could produce some heavy rain and as well some flashes of lightning and some rumbles of thunder. So high pressure's been moving offshore, allowing the southerly flow to develop. So first we've got this warm front that's going to be the catalyst for some of the showers and storms later on this evening and tonight. Then it's not until tomorrow that the cold front off to our west begins pushing through southern New England, and that could trigger a couple more showers or storms for our Friday. But then beyond that, the stage is set for a beautiful weekend with lower humidity and a lot of sunshine for both Saturday and Sunday. So here's Futurecast. Time out the entire situation for you as we head through the next several hours. Fairly quiet here in Connecticut. It's not until around, say, sunset and points thereafter that the rain will be overspreading Connecticut. That could be heavy again with those embedded thunderstorms. Even for the morning commute tomorrow, perhaps some lingering rain in parts of the state. And then as we run Futurecast down throughout the day tomorrow, sun and clouds, and you can see the spotty nature of the development. That's again with the cold front that's going to be making its way through southern New England. Behind it, we will see a bit of a downturn in humidity. So Futurecast with regard to rainfall totals, we could see ½ inch to an inch of rain. Also painting an axis of heavy rain. This latest model run shifting it across eastern Connecticut. Earlier runs have had a little bit farther to the southwest. So within the borders of Connecticut, we could get perhaps well over an inch of rain with some of the storms that produce some of the heaviest rain. Now for tomorrow morning, we'll start off very muggy, dew point values in the low 70s. But as we head through the afternoon behind that cold front with the developing northwesterly flow, dew point values drop off into the 60s. So conditions again will be improving in the humidity department. For the upcoming weekend, mid 60s both Saturday and Sunday to start. Low 90s possible inland on Saturday, upper 80s by Sunday, and upper 80s for the shoreline Saturday, mid 80s on Sunday. The next week we ramp back toward 90, if not higher, by Tuesday and Wednesday. But after today and tomorrow, our next chance of rain really doesn't come until the middle of next week.
All right. Well, looks like a nice weekend, so that'll be good.
Perfectly timed. And you know what? On Saturday, we've got Riverfest, there's Sailfest in New London, and Guilford has their fireworks too. So much happening.
So much happening.